Hi guys, I'm back for another TierMaker. So today I'm checking out British celebrities ranked. Very interesting. So the tier list here, it runs from S, A, B, C, D, E, F, and we're running all the way down to nonce. Wonder if anybody's going to fall into this category. We shall see. So let's jump into it. Just to note, guys, I may be drinking coffee throughout this video, keeping it nice and loose, nice and chilled. So a couple of swigs, I do apologise. Don't need to take a swig right now, but I may do in a sec. Let's have a look at this list. I kind of feel like there are too many options here. S is straightforward, that's top tier, but 1, 2, 3, 6 variable placing possibilities until you get to nonce. So let's see how we get on. So first face is a female. Is it Good Morning Britain? So to her right is obviously Philip Schofield. Is it Holly? Is it Willoughby? I mean, she's a sort of middle of the road television presenter. So I'm just going to put her in the fucking middle. And now I need to work out where the middle point is. So you've got 3 there, 3 there, 3. So she's going to be C. I'm ranking her C. Next, we got Philip Schofield. So once was a co-presenter with Holly. I think her surname's Willoughby. Don't shoot me down if I'm fucking up these names, but he's definitely called Philip Schofield. Fired TV presenter. I mean, some people probably class him as some kind of like sexual predator preying upon young men. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, some people immediately would potentially be putting him into the nonce category. I mean, I'm old enough to remember old Philip Schofield from like the 1980s with like Going Live with Sarah Green. Gordon the Gopher. I wonder if old Gordon was trying to tell us something, you know, and old Philip had his finger up Gordon's fucking ring piece. Right, enough of that. Where are we putting Philip Schofield to? I don't know, man, to be honest. He's easily more famous than Holly. I mean, what is this rank? What are we ranking these individuals on? Popularity, legacy, influence? I don't know, man. Did they filter into the cultural zeitgeist at any moment throughout fucking history? Because obviously Schofield, he left a mark late 80s into like early 90s, so I'll give him that. Obviously he's fucked up in recent years. Do you know what? I'm dropping Holly down. We'll put Schofield in the middle because he's fucked up his life. If he didn't fuck up, there weren't any of these scandals. I'd easily be putting him like B and maybe at a stretch A. He'd definitely get in B, but because of the scandals, got to put him in the middle. Is this Adele? Prolific musician. She's good at what she does. Am I a fan of her work? Not really, but I do respect her. So where are we putting Adele to? I mean, immediately people be probably putting her in S or A. I'm going to put her in B. If I was a fan, she'd get in A, but I'm not really a fan of her work. But I do respect her, so I'll put her in B. Andy Murray, without doubt, top tier, absolute beast. People are probably laughing at it. What? It's not Novak Djokovic or Nadal or Federer. Fuck me, man. Murray's been desperately unfortunate with injuries over like recent years. The guy's basically playing tennis with a metal fucking back, man. But when we're talking prime time, Andy Murray, 2-time Olympic gold winning medalist, 2-time Wimbledon champion. 1 year won the ATP finals in London, world number 1. Guy's done it all. He's got some US Open titles. Well, he's got 1. I think he's won 3 Grand Slams in total, but absolute legend. And let's face it, guys, we've been well and truly starved with like what you'd say like an out and out world class tennis player. If you're talking like Brits, Murray's really in a league of his own. You know, people used to cling on to like Tim Henman, but that fucking punk never won anything. So for me, Murray's top tier, S tier. Fucking hell, Anton Deck. Jesus, man, this is tricky. I mean, during the 90s, what was it? Biker Grove. They even dabbled in some like pop music with Let's Get Ready to Rumble, PJ and fucking Duncan. Obviously now they're like television presenters in the jungle. I don't know, they're sort of middle of the road, aren't they? They're likeable, but I wouldn't say they're like particularly good or bad at what they do. They're just middle of the road. It says what it says on the tin. You know what you're going to get with them. They're never going to really like shock you in any way or say anything like deep and philosophical. So I put them in with Philip Schofield. All right, Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? S tier, top tier, Oscar winner. Silence of the Lambs is one of my favourite films of all time. He's incredible in that movie. The guy's a cinematic legend. And do follow him on Twitter if you like random salsa dancing. He's highly amusing. David Attenborough, S tier, top tier. Documentaries. I mean, he's godlike. He's got a godlike voice. He's aged like a fine wine. He's still alive. He's going to hit 100. Place your bets. I think he's going to hit 100. He seems to be that type, you know. Legacy, longevity, iconic, Mr. Attenborough, S tier. Right. David Beckham, English footballer, ex-Man United, Real Madrid. Bit of an icon. Certainly at like international level for England. He's a fantastic player, Beckham. Where are we putting him to? He's certainly not S tier. I mean, S tier, if you like thinking of like footballers, you're talking like Ronaldo or Messi. So where does Beckham fall? He's either going to be A or B. I think you got to go A. I think he's iconic, but for me, he's just not quite top. He's not Messi or Ronaldo, but then again, who is? So Beckham's in A tier for me. Boris Johnson, ex-prime minister, shit show, awful leader, clown. I mean, you could say he's a bit of a fucking nonce. I think we may have our first noncy. Boris is a fucking nonce. Put him in there. Christian Bale. I didn't even know he was fucking British, man. Okay, we'll take him. So we got Hopkins and Bale doing all right. Christian Bale. Oh, he's a phenomenal actor, isn't he? I mean, a lot of people put him in the S tier. I gotta look at the guy's age. I mean, he's still in his 40s. I still think there's a lot I think there are more roles to come. I think it's a lot easier to be put in. I mean, in particular, look at like Anthony Hopkins and Attenborough coming towards. They're sort of in their like final years, so I think it's a lot easier to like fully assess their career. Whereas Bale's there's still plenty to come from Bale. So for me, A. But if he continues making the films he has been making over the last 20 years, there's no doubt he's going to end up in S tier. So that's the Blur singer. Anybody familiar? 1990s English pop band, Blur. Is it Damon? Is it Albarn? I mean, there's this like fabricated rivalry between Oasis and Blur. They were stylistically very different. I am a Blur fan. I'm not a huge fan, but I respect their music. I think you probably go B for me. Yeah. Oh shit, Princess Diana. What the fuck, man? This is a bit random. Oh Jesus. She's no longer here. Breaking news. It's hard to really like. I sort of felt sorry for her. I was without doubt a fan of Diana. I remember the Sunday when she died. National fucking trauma, you know. Remember the funeral. I don't know, man. Well, she's not S tier. I'm not putting Princess Diana in with Andy Murray, Hopkins, and Attenborough. Is she on par with Beckham and Bale? I think probably you would put her in A. Just to like star power is enigmatic, isn't it? I don't know. It's the fact that she was murdered in that Paris tunnel. Did I just say Princess Diana was murdered? Yes, I fucking did. She's A tier. She's very, very memorable. So this is Ed Sheeran. I'm not a fan. Do I respect him? I don't know, really. He's got a really annoying face, hasn't he? It's like, clean yourself up, mate. I'm not a fan. He's middle. Put him in with Schofield and Ant and Dec. Elton John. Definitely music icon, isn't he? Oh, he's either S or A. It's so subjective. I mean, is Elton John one of my favourite musicians of all time? Probably not. But there's an argument to say he's right. He's at the very top, you know, in terms of like it's like musical legacy. S or A. Probably A. If I was an out and out hardcore fan, he's getting in S, but I've got to go. As I said, this is very subjective, so A for me. Oh my god, it's Hermione Granger, so it's Emma Watson. Man, this is a tricky one. I mean, what do we remember her for? Harry Potter. Has she done anything else? I don't know. Maybe possibly. I literally cannot recall seeing Emma Watson in any other film apart from Harry Potter. So for me, that's a bit of a criticism. I feel like she needs to shake off the shackles of Potter. Test yourself, love. Do some like B grade fucking serial killer horror. Crazed fucking female series. She needs that kind of role just to like shake it up, you know? Where are we putting up? I am a Harry Potter fan, so I don't know. It's either going to be C or B. This is me being generous. I think because I'm a Harry Potter fan, I'm going to go B. But there's an argument to say she's middle of the road, you know. Fuck me, man. Oh, is it Eddie Izzard? Is he wanting to be a woman? Or is he still a man? Don't tell J.K. Rowling. Eddie Izzard. What is he, a comedian? Once a man, now a woman. I'm not a fan of his work at all. I respect him. It's just C, innit? It's C. Ricky Gervais. Top tier, S tier. The guy is a legend. He's my favorite current comedian. Follow him on Twitter. I love his comedic shows on Netflix. I love Afterlife. Absolutely adore The Office, British version. American version is decent. Gervais is unbelievable, man. And he seems to be such a likable guy. And I also enjoy the fact that he don't shy away from his fame or his fortune. It's fucking hilarious. You see this guy on Twitter constantly taking mugshots of himself sprawled out in his fucking bathtub like a fucking beach whale. Check out his profile. He's S-tier, Ricky Gervais. Is this Gordon Ramsay? British chef. It doesn't interest me in any way. I obviously know who it is, but whatever. Celebrity chefs. It's like, what the fuck? What kind of world are we living in? C, middle, boring. Graham Norton, comedian, sometimes a little bit annoying. He likes to play the gay card. I think he is actually gay. I'm not judging him. It's fine. Norton. Do I find him funny? I don't know, really. I don't know. He's either C or B. I think he's just C. He's middle of the road. I don't know if any point I'm going to start using the E or F category. I'll try and I may reassess this C list, start moving them about. They're either going to remain in the middle or they'll drop down. They certainly ain't going upwards, any of these 6. Daniel Radcliffe. Well, I prefer him to Emma Watson, because at least with Radcliffe, he did like The Woman in Black. I do recall seeing Radcliffe in like other like filmic roles, so for me, he's done way more than, say, Emma Watson post Harry Potter. Kind of feel like I need to move Emma Watson, because I don't think Daniel Radcliffe's A tier. He's definitely B tier. All right, we're dropping Emma Watson down into C. Can't have her on the same level as Daniel Radcliffe. This guy, he's some political figure, isn't he? What the fuck, man? Is he Conservative, Labour? Should we just put all political figures in like the nonce category? I think Boris really needs to have his own category, so we'll put this guy in F. I kind of recognise the face, but the name's failing me, but I think he's into politics, so we'll put him in F. This guy, Jesus Christ, man, who is it? Who the fucking hell is this? I feel like it's a famous musician, but do I recognise the face? Oh, the name's failing me. I'm not entirely sure who this is. A famous British musician. I can't recall the name and I'm not entirely sure on the face, so you just have to put him in C. Unrecognisable, not entirely sure who it is. It's not a member of the Beatles, is it? Harrison? It's not McCartney. John Lennon's on this list. I think it could be another member of the Beatles. I don't know if it's Harrison. If it is George Harrison, obviously I'm not putting him C. He's either B or A, but for now I'm not entirely sure who it is. So. Fuck me, who's this? Is this Elba? Idris Elba? It's a mighty fine actor if it is him. I think we'll go with that. I think this is old Elba. I'm a fan. I think he's very talented. I wouldn't put him on par with Christian Bale. I think he's certainly B. Idris Elba. I'm a fan, and there's still more to come from him. Daniel Craig, 007, baby. I like him as Bond. Am I a huge fan of his work away from James Bond? Not really. To be honest, I haven't seen many of his films, so I think if you just rating him on like his portrayal of Bond, I think you're certainly putting him in one of the higher tiers. I think it would probably go. It's a generous B, and that's only because he played such a great James Bond. Oh, it's Corden, isn't it? I think he's left America now. He used to have a show in America, didn't he? Interviewing celebrities. Am I a fan? Not really. I think he's just a bit like Graham Norton, isn't he? You know? Just put him mid tier. Yawn. Oh, this is Top Gear. So who have we got on Top Gear? Clarkson, Hammond, and May. And I think is this Hammond? I like Top Gear. I think we've got all three of them in this list. All of the presenters from Top Gear. I think they're all Bs. A decent, a solid, man. Jamie Oliver. Oh, I'm an absolute fan of his Christmas specials. He's a celebrity chef, isn't he? And he's probably the only celebrity chef that can actually tolerate. So he's certainly a step up from Ramsay. So Jamie Oliver, just based on his Christmas specials, B category. Good work, son. Clarkson, B. This is another Top Gear presenter. Fucking hell, here we go, baby. Brace yourselves. Sir Jimmy Savile. Immediately, people will be putting him into the nonce category with Boris. But I tend to think very differently, considering the fact that I've got a Jimmy Savile playlist on my YouTube channel. Fucking hell, man. I'm about to freak some people out. I mean, if you were to look away from the crimes he committed, very substantial, very dark and disturbing, look beyond that. A celebrated DJ, music host, Jim will fix it, a children's presenter who are fucking hell, he was so prominent, rampant throughout the 1980s, wasn't he? In a morbid, weird way, the way my brain operates and works, guys. Am I a fan of Jimmy Savile? I just find it funny covering some of his content. It's more of a coping mechanism. He's such a disturbing individual. You got to poke fun at the guy, you know. Where am I putting him to? I really can't put him in S tier. It's just gonna people be like, what the fuck? For me, Jimmy Savile, he's A tier. Just because of he's such a fucking clown, you know? Or it's J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter, author, brains behind Harry Potter. I mean, I've only just started following her recently on Twitter. There's all this like, oh my god, she's very outspoken in regards to like transgender rights. I don't get into it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, she certainly sticks to her guns. The tweets I've seen recently from her, J.K. Rowling is locked and fucking loaded online. You want to start a war with her? Good luck. I'd rather just look at her in regards to like the Harry Potter series. For me, some of the best like fantasy books ever written. So if I'm basing it off that, for me, she's A tier. Just in regards to her writing, I don't care about her beliefs away from the Harry Potter series. I'm not fucking interested. So there you go. John Lennon, icon, music icon, Beatles. Am I a fan of the Beatles? Kind of. I respect them. The music's not really for me, but I've certainly got a Beatles album saved on Spotify. Spotify upgraded platform. Um, John Lennon. I mean, hardcore Beatles fans without hesitation are putting him into the S tier. I gotta be realistic. I'm really not a fan. I think John Lennon, just based on who it is, he's such a iconic figure. It's a generous A. Normally it'd be B, just based on the fact I'm not the biggest Beatles fan, but I think because it's John fucking Lennon, you've got a minimum's got to be A. Jonathan Ross, fuck me, man. I used to be a fan of him. I actually bumped into him one time. London IMAX post viewing of Gravity, that film with Sandra Bullock. Yeah, he was there with his wife. They were having an argument about toilet trips or something. I don't know. Fitness. Jonathan Ross. I mean, he presented the Oscars recently. I can't say I've really not followed him in recent years. Well, he's either C or B, isn't he? I think Jonathan Ross, like a few years ago, I'd probably put him in the B category, but I've lost interest in the guy. So for me, he's now a C. He's middle of the road, Carl Pilkington. But of all jokes when it comes to Ricky Gervais, man. Pilkington. I mean, back in the day, it's kind of like a podcast on that radio show. You'd have the three of them. It was Stephen Merchant, Gervais, and Pilkington. I think minimum, just for humour value, I think Carl Pilkington is definitely minimum B. Some people would be boosting him up to A. I don't think anybody put him in S tier. I think I'll go B for me. Fuck me, man. I'm not entirely sure who this is. Is it a political figure? It's not Theresa May. I'm not entirely sure who the fuck this is. It's definitely. I thought it was Theresa May to start with. I don't know who it is, man. I think she dabbles in politics. I don't find her face as annoying as this guy, so we'll put her in E. But I don't know who it is. But I think she's into politics. Look, a blue L. It feels political, but I don't know who she is. Who the fuck is this, man? She's smiling like a Cheshire cat. I don't know who this is. I don't know where to put unrecognized. I mean, this guy, also I think it's George Harrison. I'm not entirely sure it is. I don't know who this woman is, but I don't want to offend her. She's never going to see this video. Put her middle of the road, but I don't know who it is. Oh, God, who is this, man? Music guy, innit? Fuck me, man. Is it rap? Again, I don't know who this is. So he's your British musician, isn't he? I don't know who this is, guys. You're probably laughing right now, going, how can you not recognise who this is? I don't know. It's not Seal. I don't know who this is, so C category. Unknown. Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver. I don't really follow F1 now. It's less about the drivers, more about the mechanics out in the fucking garage shed pushing buttons. Hamilton, he's a world champion, and he multiple times. I think it's a generous B. I'm really not interested in Formula One, but we'll put him there. Or Liam Gallagher. Oasis. I like their music. Brolin Brothers, Gallagher's. I like their music, but I've got to mark them down the fact that they support Manchester City. Garbage, man. I mean, a lot of people be putting Liam or Noel. I'm assuming Noel. Yeah, Noel is in this list. I'm either A or S. For me, I like their music, but Manchester City's a big no-no, so they're only B. Marcus Rashford, Manchester United footballer, having a fucking awful season. Don't know what he's doing right now. He's so frustrating. He's not delivering on his potential. Lack of work rate. He's not putting in the hard yards, Wasted talent. Marcus Rashford, he's in the middle. He needs to improve drastically, else he's going to fall down even lower. Who is this, man? Don't know who this is. Kind of recognise the face, but the name is failing me. Don't know who that is, so go C for now. Mick Jagger, frontman, Rolling Stones, iconic, isn't he? I mean, immediately you've got to be putting in minimum A in without an, innit? Mick Jagger. I mean, hardcore fans would be putting him in S tier. I love the Stones, but I'm not like. I mean, my favourite bands are like Fleetwood Mac, Queen, Michael Jackson. I think like the Rolling Stones. They're like a tier below. So Jagger is A tier for me. Who the fuck is this, man? Don't know who this is. Black and white guy. Looks like a musician because his hair's all over the place. Don't recognise the face. Don't know the name. Don't know who he is. C. Noel Gallagher. Same as Liam. B. Oh, what's her face? Fuck me. Is it Olivia Colman, actress? She's very prolific, isn't she? She's very talented. She's always very memorable. Am I a fan? Yes. Have I seen all of her movies? No. I think she's probably got to be A. Some would be putting her in S. I think you go A. Olivia. Who is this, man? It's not the best shot, this guy. Side on. He's got greyish hair. This is an awful photograph because I literally have no idea who this is. Side on. Just like turn around, mate. I can't quite tell who you are. This almost looks like a side-on version of Attenborough, but we've already got Attenborough up there. Don't know who this is because I can't see his face properly. So C. Not too many left. Oh, Peter Kay, comedian. Not a fan. C. Piers Morgan. Fuck me, man. A lot of people would immediately be putting him into the nonce category. I like old Piers. He's a little bit controversial, isn't he? Bit of a twat, Arsenal fan, so that's a problem. He's an annoying twat, isn't he? But a gloriously annoying twat. I think I'm going to put him B. I kind of like him and I sort of hate him at the same time. Oh, fuck me, man. It's Prince Harry. Oh, fucking hell, man. I don't know what to make of him, Am I interested in the royal family? Not really. Harry pissed off to America, so be it. Who fucking cares, Trying to live his life. It really doesn't interest me in any way. Prince Harry. It's a C. Oh, political guy, innit? Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn. I fucking hate politics. But we keep Boris needs to remain in the nonce category. So Jeremy Corbyn, go F, mate. Fuck off. Hammond, Top Gear. B, in with the other two. Yeah, he's decent, man. Oh, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Fuck me, man. Oh, this ain't going to scroll up, is it? Ronnie, baby. Oh, this is awkward now. Don't worry, guys. Ronnie's not going in S. He is going in S tier, not A tier. Legendary, iconic snooker, multiple world champion, fascinating individual, full of demons. Check out his documentary on Amazon. It's remarkable. I love Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's fucking box office, baby. Arguably the greatest snooker player that's ever existed. So he's S tier for me. Wayne Rooney. I think you put him on par with Beckham. Wazza. But he never hit the heights of like Ronaldo or Messi. He's obviously an iconic player in Manchester United, England, Wayne Rooney, you know. Put him in with Beckham, A tier. Who is this? It's not old Rupert Murdoch, is it? Business, mogul, television stuff, mogul, enterprise, made money. Is it Murdoch or not? I don't care about him. Think it's him. Just go see. Fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Who is this? Is this fucking Shakespeare? I'm guessing. Because they ain't got a proper photograph. It's a portrait. It's got to be Shakespeare, isn't it? I'm guessing. Should we just go with that? Am I a fan of Shakespeare? I certainly respect the writing, the legacy, the longevity, the influence it's had on readers and writers moving forward. I think minimum, just the fact that it's fucking Shakespeare, you probably got to go A. Scholars of his like writings, musings, works would put him in S, but I'm not Shakespeare's number one fan, so he's in A tier. Simon Cowell, pop idol, business presenter, music guy, is he producer? I don't find him interesting at all. I was aware of his face, you know, annoying fucking face. He's a C tier. Stephen Fry. I love me some Stephen Fry, baby. He's not going in B. Having to manipulate screens, yeah. He's minimum A. I don't think he's quite S tier. He's desperately close to S tier, but I'll probably go A tier. I kind of need an in between S and A because that's where I'd put Fry. But he's not quite S tier. He's very close. I am a fan. Oh, it's Hawkins. Wheelchair bound. Physics, iconic. Brief history of time. Wormholes, black holes. Quantum. I don't know if he dabbled in the quantum relativity, streaming battle lines, whatever it fucking is. Hawkins. I mean, he's an icon, isn't he? No longer here. He was a brainy son of a bitch. I think he's minimum either. I think he's minimum A, isn't he? I mean, some people, in terms of like his impact on physics, would go S. Probably going to go A, though. But there's an argument to say he would be S, but for me it's A. Again, it's all very subjective. Stephen Merchant, I am a fan. And I'm not putting him in C. So where we got? So we got Carl Pilkington is B. Gervais is S. I think you probably go Merchant A. I think that would be a fair assessment of the three amigos, you know? Because you'd have to have Ricky Gervais, it's obviously got to be in the highest tier. His ego demands it, and for me, Merchant's just a tier below, and then Pilkington. But they're all very, very good. You know, so we're almost done. Oh fuck me, man! Who the fucking hell is this? Some coloured geezer wearing a crown. Fucking hell! It's like the most awful looking image. I have no idea who the fuck that is, man, because you can barely tell who it is. Some coloured geezer wearing a crown with his shirt off, muscle bound. I have no idea. So it's got to be C. Oh, fuck me. And this is the presenter, isn't it? Who's that? Piers Morgan's ex-presenter. Suzanne. Is it Suzanne Reid? There's an argument to say just put her in with Holly. I don't know, man. I'll probably go C. Right, that's all of them. Right, any changes here? So top tier, we've got Andy Murray, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Oh, no, sorry, it's Sir Andy Murray, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Sir David Attenborough. I don't know if Gervais has been knighted yet. It must be coming. And it's Ronnie O'Sullivan being knighted yet. I think there are two more knighted moments to come with those two. A category, we've got Bex, Bale, Di, Elton, Jimmy Savile, Rowling, Lennon, Jagger, Coleman, Rooney, Shakespeare, Fry, Hawkins, and Merchant. B, just looking at the Bs here. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with A, S, and B. Do I need to move any of these? Let's be... Anybody I didn't recognise, I just put him in D, man. Just to move... So I didn't recognise that individual, that individual, that individual, that individual, that individual, that individual. I think that's George Harrelson. I think. I think that's Murdoch. I'll go with that. And Boris is the fucking nonce, baby. There's old Piers Morgan's in B, isn't he? Yeah, that's it, guys. So that was tier list ranking British celebrities. And I'll be back again soon with another tier list. Bye now.